The telegram that summoned us to Dartmoor spoke not of a crime, but of a sacrilege. The disappearance of the prized racehorse, Silver Blaze, and the brutal death of its trainer, John Straker, were merely the public facts. The private terror, as Inspector Gregory confided in a hushed tone upon our arrival, was something else entirely. King's Pyland was a place steeped in an ancient gloom. The training stables stood isolated on the vast, brooding expanse of the moor, a landscape that seemed to swallow the light and exhale a chilling mist. The air itself felt heavy, charged with a silence that was older than the stones. The scene of the trainer's death was not merely tragic, it was grotesque. John Straker's head had been shattered by a blow of impossible force, his face a mask of primal terror. But it was the other wound that froze the blood, a deep, gouged furrow in his thigh, not a clean cut, but a ragged tear, as if made by some colossal, jagged claw. In his left hand he clutched a cravat, but in his right a small, wickedly sharp knife, stained not only from his own blood, but from a dark, viscous fluid that was not entirely human. The stable boy, Hunter, had not been simply drugged. We found him in a catatonic state, his eyes wide with an unspeakable memory. He whispered of a shadow that detached itself from the stable wall, a thing with hooves of silence and eyes like hot coals. He spoke of a low, guttural chuffing sound that vibrated through the floorboards just before the curried mutton, laced with a strange, earthy-smelling powder, had rendered him unconscious. The prime suspect, a desperate bookie named Fitzroy Simpson, was found gibbering in a Tavistock inn. He admitted to approaching the stables, but swore he fled when he saw something moving on the moor. "It wasn't a horse," he stammered, his face ashen. "It too big, and the smell like a wet grave." Holmes was unnervingly quiet as he surveyed the scene. He ignored the trampled mud and the obvious clues, his gaze fixed on the furze bush where Straker's coat was found. With his long fingers, he traced a symbol lightly scratched into the bark, a spiraling sigil I did not recognize. "This was not a murder, Watson," he murmured, his breath pluming in the unnaturally cold air of the hollow. "It was a ritual gone horribly wrong."